Hi y'all, this is Diane Sanders. As I've told you before, a lot of my tips come from buyers and sellers who call me with questions. This is one I'm getting all the time now. People call whenever I'm at an event. People always want to know this. Keep in mind, I don't have a crystal ball, but is there a housing bubble? Is it going to pop? The answer is no. Y'all know we don't have a bubble. Prices are going up because we have too many dollars chasing too few houses. It's simple, supply and demand. We are in a completely different market than we were in the 2008, 2009 financial collapse. That was caused by the financial markets. They were lending money to people who did not need to be buying homes. We love to think everyone needs to own a home. Y'all, that's just not true. Everyone needs a really good, secure, nice home to live in, but they don't necessarily need to own it. Everyone is not ready at every stage of their life to own their home. So when someone is ready, we want good lending practices to help them get in a home. And that was totally not the case in 2008 and 2009. We had subprime lending, which in a nutshell, that meant kind of like predatory lending. They were lending people money that had very low credit scores, that had no ability to pay them back. And once everything came tumbling down, those financial institutions were left holding the bag and everything collapsed. We don't have that now. It's completely different. The lending guidelines are very strong and they're very stringent. The lending practices have changed. We've got new laws and new regulations in place that help make sure we don't have that happen again. There's a lot more government oversight in loans right now. It's more difficult to get a loan. Any of you that have gotten a loan lately, you know you have to jump through so many hoops. And I'm sorry about that. But the extra hoops are really helping to make sure we don't have a repeat of the financial collapse. So no, we are not going to have a bust again. This is not a bubble that's fixing to bust. And a few more reasons why. We have low inventory. We've had 1 to 3 months inventory for the last couple of years. A par inventory rate is about 6 months inventory. We have not had a par inventory since 2011. In 2011, we had 7 months inventory. In 2012, we had 4 months inventory. In 2013, we had 3 months inventory. In 2016, we had almost 4 months inventory. 2017, which was Harvey, we had 4 months inventory. 2018, we had 4 months inventory. 2019, we had 4 months inventory. 2020, we had 2.5 months inventory. 2021, we've had between 1 and 2 months inventory, or depending on where you live, between 1 and 2 days of inventory. So low inventory is keeping us from having a bubble that's going to pop. What else is keeping us from having a bubble that will pop? We have lots of people coming in the market to buy. We have millennials. What's going on with the millennials now? The largest group of millennials was born between 1989 and 1993. We're in about a 5-year period now where many of them are turning 30. What typically happens at 30? People start families, they buy houses. Y'all, they're out there in droves. The millennials are buying houses now, so they're also fueling the market. We have low inventory. We have millennials buying homes. We also have a good job market in Houston. People are moving to Houston for jobs. We also have historically low home prices compared to other major metropolitan cities. People are coming to Houston for that reason. Something a lot of folks aren't talking about, and I've heard it in a few places, we're just starting to see it, and I suspect we're going to see it quite a bit more. Sorry, Austin. Everyone seems to be moving to Austin. Austin is a great place. I'm not taking anything away from Austin, but there's so many people there. The houses are going so drastically high. Austin's infrastructure can't handle it. At some point, many of those people are going to start spreading out within probably about a 2-hour radius of Austin. They're going to come to Houston. We're going to have a lot of folks in the Austin area that can't afford it, want to get out. but they're going to start migrating this way. The pandemic spurred on real estate sales in Houston and all across the nation. People have learned they can work from anywhere, so they're moving to fit their situation. Some people are moving up, some people are moving down to smaller homes, some people are moving away from the city, maybe out the far reaches of the suburbs. That has helped spur our housing so that we don't have a bubble. Many people went into forbearance when the pandemic started. What's going to happen when all those people come out of forbearance? Many of those people have come out and they're coming out successfully. What happens if many of those people aren't able to do that? If most of the folks in forbearance collapsed on their loans now, it would only add about a half a month inventory to our current homes on the market. So to answer your question, are we in a bubble? No, a bubble is something that inflates very quickly and pops. Y'all, we're in a boom. A boom is something where you've got a lot of money chasing a little bit of something, and the little bit of something is houses. We're in the Houston metropolitan area, and lots of people are here, and lots of people want to stay here. This is Diane Sanders at Sanders Family Real Estate.